What's up, you guys? Welcome back to V.S.O.P Sports Radio, where we only drink the finest of V.S.O.P cognac. I'm your host, Ryan, and today we are covering Stephen A. Smith's honest feedback. He went off on Colorado University after they gave up a 29-0 lead going into halftime. But before we get into that, if you guys can do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button, it helps the channel out a ton. And my philosophy is if you enjoy the vibe, why not like and subscribe? Now let's get to it. Stephen A. did not hold back today on ESPN's First Take when he was giving his thoughts about Colorado losing to Stanford. Stephen A. Smith called Colorado's loss to Stanford an absolute disgrace. He highlighted the fact that Colorado is now 1-3 in the Pac-12. He highlighted that Colorado has given up the second most yards per game in college football, giving up 473.7 yards a game. That is ridiculous. Just this last game, they gave up the wide receiver Mayor almost went for 300 yards against, and it's interesting. The wide receiver goes almost 300 yards against a team coached by arguably the greatest cornerback of all time. How ironic is that? Stephen A. Smith also went on to highlight that the Colorado Buffaloes are also giving up the seventh most points per game at 35.9 points a game, and that is the seventh most in all of college football. He called out Sheduer Sanders for the fact that during halftime, all of a sudden there's a social media post on Sheduer Sanders' page where he's promoting merchandise. And it just goes to show, and that just goes along to show it's like a visual representation of the team losing focus at halftime. Because what happened after halftime? Stanford comes out, punches them in the mouth, 3 unanswered touchdowns, and next thing you know, they're right back in the game. Stephen A. Smith said that the Colorado Buffaloes need to stop acting like they're, and when we say they're, we're talking the players, including his son, he said. Stop acting like you're on Deion Sanders' level and show up on the damn field. He said, this is no laughing matter. Y'all getting y'all asses kicked. And he was completely right about all of that. The Colorado Buffaloes, for them to sit there and lose a game to a team that was 1-4, 13-point underdogs, for them to give up 49 points in the second half is just crazy to me. Shannon Sharp chimed in saying that the Colorado Buffaloes is an undisciplined team, and he highlighted all the penalties that they've been giving up. Skip Bayless actually highlighted that Colorado is, if not the most, one of the most penalized teams in all of college football. And so, when you look at all of the things that happened, along with Shannon Sharp pointing out that he feels Travis Hunter was played way too much after missing 3 games to come back and be targeted. And this is actually what Skip Bayless pointed out, to be targeted 20 times on offense and then still play all those snaps on defense. Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp, once teammates themselves, felt like, he was Travis Hunter coming back was just used way too much. So anyway, you guys let me know what you think, because do you guys agree with what Stephen A. Smith had to say? Because he didn't hold back, neither did anybody, and that's what I really liked about the objective points of views from Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, Skip Bayless, Michael Irvin, Keyshawn Johnson. They didn't let the fact that that's their boy, they didn't let that affect the way they called the game, how they saw it, So you guys let me know what you think in the comments, in the chat, and I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say. But that's it for me. If you enjoyed the vibe, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time here at V.S.O.P Sports Radio. Peace.